Let me get the game up. Oh, I gotta make it a little bit smaller so I can see all of your messages and not just the latter part of it. Let's see if YouTube is also in agreement that we're streaming right now. It says 11 seconds, but I don't see anything on screen yet. Let me just refresh that. And there is the game. Okay, great. That's good. Let me get everything back. And hello everybody, we are once again going to try playing RimWorld today, and as you can see, Steam is up. Hello Bobby, hello Inga, hello Brandon. We're going to see what Marvin's going to do today. And that will determine if we send him on his way, or perhaps he'll very quickly lose his addiction. I don't know. Let's see what he's doing. Currently though, he's over here, laying in the infirmary for some reason. I don't know, I guess he had another issue again. Here we go, exactly. Let's see now. I think we're paused. No, we're just going very slowly. Yep, go juice addiction at 89%, so he could potentially kick the habits today if he doesn't do something else stupid, because he is also prone to doing that. Meanwhile, we have Brandon number 3 here, who is more useful than the Matt we had before, except that Brandon is not really a cook, so we're missing one cook. Yeah, his cooking is not great, but he's here for growing and he's here for hauling, and that's about it. That's all he really does. Growing and hauling. When there's nothing left to haul, he starts growing things, which is also good. Maybe we should actually reverse that, because we also need to do cooking. Planting, let's see, we need growing and we need plant cutting. Plant cutting and cooking are Eric's specialties. Maybe I'll just put growing as his number one priority. He's not great at growing, but he'll get better, I think, if we allow him to do that more. Marvin is supposed to be the number 1 grower here, but he's currently out of commission, and who knows how long it's going to take before he becomes useful, if at all. So there's that. Turn the volume up a little bit. We got cargo pods coming in. What's in here? What do we got? This is capybara meat. Okay, well, I guess we could haul that eventually, once he's done growing, because he now has plant growing as number 1 priority. Brandon, that is, who is still sleeping right now. Eric is up though. What's Eric doing? Let's go take a look what he is up to. Oh, he is feeding simple meals to Marvin too. Alright, well, at least he's charitable then. Look, all these things need to grow, or be replanted I should say, but all of these things need to be hauled as well. I mean, they're just kind of lying here and they're rotting because they're frozen? Oh, how did that happen? Oh, it's really cold outside. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. Well, it's indoors, but it's still really cold. See, indoors minus 12 degrees Celsius, so everything's frozen. That's good. Great, at least it won't spoil so much now while we wait for somebody to haul them. There we go, Brandon over here is planting. He's not great at it, but he'll get better because he's currently working on that skill. Let's take a look at his skill right now. Where do I see that? Oh, I think it's under his bio. Bio, I guess that's plants. Yeah, there we go. See, progress to next level. He needs thousands or 8,000 points for level 1. Has no passion for this. Learns at minus 35%, but that's okay. Eventually, he'll get it. I hope. I think he's been messing it up so far, but that's okay. This here, Mega Sloth, is not one of our pets, is he? I don't think Mega Sloths are super useful, but he keeps walking around our base like he belongs here. Marvin is no longer capable of walking. Let's see what he's going to do. Pretty sure, oh, he's going to harvest a rice plant, but don't you need to eat or something? Go to all food and everything else has been taken care of. Okay, well, good. At least try to make yourself useful then, somewhat. Look, he's plant cutting right now. And he's supposed to be growing, which he is apparently a lot better at than our dear Brandon number 3, who is where exactly? Where are you now? Sowing rice plant. Where are you? Over there? I didn't see you. Didn't even see you. Oh, we've got some visitors coming in as well. A group of the tribal colony are visiting the scene of your trade. Okay, good. There they are. They probably don't have a lot, but maybe they have something useful. Who's got great... Oh, Brandon 3 has great social skills. Let's take a look at the others. 13. I think we should send Brandon over, because even though Marvin has 13 skill points, he's currently on Goju's withdrawal, so he won't be able to talk very well. But White over here appears to have some items to trade. Let me just pause because they keep walking so fast. Go ahead and see what they got, Brandon. Making himself at home. Yep. He just does whatever he likes. Let's see now. We can buy some pemmican. We can also sell some stuff. Why don't we start with selling some things? A cloth war veil. What is the use of a war veil? It's something you put in front of your face. Made out of reinforced cloth, torn to appear damaged in combat. Some believe this functions as a talisman of courage. Okay. I don't know why you believe that, but they apparently have them on sale. They have one. That's odd. I've never seen one. I wonder if anybody would like to wear one. Shall we just buy one and see what happens? Meanwhile, let's sell all these knives, which they appear to want. All the hand-to-hand weapons, and these are all pretty good though, all these things here. Everything else I think is fine. Is there anything lower? This revolver is at 69%. Let's sell everything that's kind of like 70 and lower. And these are all good. Okay, so now we're going to get 24 back, but I'll buy this thing, and then we have minus 17. Let's see if anybody wants to wear a veil to war. Never seen it. Brandon currently has it sitting on this little stool here. It looks kind of like Santa's beard. So if somebody were to wear that, I guess they would have like a beard thing on their face the entire thing. Talisman of Courage. Dutch Courage. Well, Dutch Courage is liquid though. It's not quite the same. Wait, we were trying to tame this turkey. That is correct. Who is our turkey tamer? Handling. Let's see. Brandon likes handling. Maybe he should try it. He's got better skill at it than the others. Try taming this turkey, because currently turkey is trapped because it's not our turkey. And it was a wild turkey that got hurt, and we actually treated it. If it were ours, there we go, now it's ours. Now it can walk around and do whatever it wants. And now we have a pet again, because we didn't have a pet earlier, because Marvin, in his wisdom, decided to take care of our cow. Just trying to get the dog for a second. The bow is illustrating to be strong for first had to heat treat one. A lamb of the bow had a slight twist pointing down. Okay. Well, we'll see how... Oh, do you have... Oh, they're coming inside for food. Alright, fine. And now they're leaving. One goes out the other door, and the others go out the other door. Okay. I guess they had an argument, and they decided to split up. Iguana is going their own way, and White Eagle and the other one, Roy or something, Roger, they're going this way. No, that's their problem. We have plenty of problems around to not have to focus on other people's problems, I would think. Now that Marvin is doing things for us, quote unquote, I think we can set the growing for Brandon back to 2, so he can start hauling again, because we have lots of things to haul. Which is a thing that nobody else was doing right now. Oh well. These potatoes, for instance, and this plant cutting thing over here needs to happen too, because we still have the blights. I think that's Eric's thing, isn't it? Plant cutting? Yeah, that is, but there is also some cooking that he needs to do. We've got a good amount of food here right now, though. Maybe I should just set cooking to priority 2 for the time being, so we can go ahead and plant cut first. Get rid of all these blighted plants so we can start replanting, even though I think our outside temperature is too low to grow anything. But then at least next growing season we can get started right away with the planting of things. And then that'll be good. Look at all these dead creatures here. What happened? All 4 of them died. 4 dead buffalo. What happened to them? Toxic buildup. Ah, okay. Item stash quest. Sheet. That is somebody's name apparently. Prime Counselor of Confederacy of Parada has informed us that a collection of valuable items worth $2,075 not far from us. Oh, that there is. Okay. Collection search Luciferium? No. Charged lands might be interesting, but we're not going to do that. Unfortunately, it won't last, and there's probably other people nearby. Yep, definitely. And it is over here, so we're not going to do that either. Look how far away everything is. Nope. Not for us. We're just going to go ahead and zoom in back at our own place. We'll focus on this. This is our entire focus for now. This T-shaped business. Oh, everybody's awake. Chunks of spacecraft have impacted nearby. I saw that, yeah, the ground was shaking. Let's see if we can find it. I've already seen this one over here, so that's not the one. Sometimes it falls right on top of your base if your base is big enough, but it hasn't happened so far. Oh, more cargo pods. Come on, Randy. I just need a moment to take a look. see where the junk is. I want to do that first, and then we'll go take a look at your cargo pods. Which are now, of course, our cargo pods, because we... oh, here it is. I think this is it. Nope, that one's also been set for deconstruction, so it's an extra piece of spaceship junk. Let me see now. What is this? That's a slate chunk. Oh, well, so far... oh, here. No, that one's also already set. Okay, fine. We'll find it someday, because I'm pretty sure it's going to take a while before we even get there in the first place. Let's take a look at our cargo pods. It is rice by the looks of things. Alright, good. We'll grab those. And Brandon's current main job right now is hauling anyway. So he's just going around and grabbing everything. See, he just grabbed the rice over there. He's going to put it in the freezer. Very good. There's a raccoon running at us. Why? They're okay, alright. They seem to be running like crazy. Oh look, he's done. He's done plant cutting all of these things. Where are you going? Are you going to collect the rice or? Oh, here. Oh, the ambrosia is here. That's interesting. Deteriorating because of unroofed outdoors. What does it actually do? Software fruit tastes wonderful, produces a subtle mood increasing chemical high. However, if eaten too much, it can generate a mild addiction. A mild addiction? Well, there isn't usually a great supply of these things. So, who knows? Let's see if somebody will eat them. More cargo pods. Come on, what's happening? And steel. Randy Random is basically telling us that we need to prepare for something, I think, because we are getting all these cargo pods and things are happening, and visitors who have stuff to sell. So, who knows? And steel is something that goes into sandbags. So maybe saying, hey, maybe you want to make some sandbags? I'll just make some over here, like to shield these doors. Might be a good idea. Not that anybody's currently building, but we could always try, at least. There we go. Seems like a good place to put some sandbags. Oh, Marvin's here. And Marvin's here as well. He's over here. We've got two different Marvins today. Let's see how his thing is going. 96% go juice addiction. Oh, if you don't do anything crazy in the next couple of minutes, or is it about 10 minutes, I think we're going to see him kick his addiction, hopefully. And then what will he do? Because he'll be faster as well, because once he is done with his addiction, all the movement decreases that he has right now will probably go away. All the issues that he's had. Currently he's just going to go have a meal. Let's take a look how his health is doing, his needs, I mean. Ugly environment. Well, sorry about that. Nobody's currently cleaning. My friend Matt died. Who shall I set to cleaning? Well, everybody has cleaning as priority number 1, actually. Guess I'll set Eric back to cooking. Somebody needs to do some cleaning as well. I'll make cleaning everybody's number 1 priority as soon as they are done doing all their other things, because cleaning is something that needs to happen regularly. I noticed that your AC at the hospital is blowing hot air in. Well, yeah, because this place is supposed to be warm, I guess. We had this one set up during a cold spell, I believe. This thing is also here. There's probably nice and warm in here right now. See, with this one blowing hot air in, and this one being on, it's only 20 degrees Celsius in here, which is basically room temperature, and it's currently minus... oh, it's only 1 degree outside. Okay, so it should be warmer in here, but it's not. So I don't know how that works. So this one doesn't actually produce a whole lot of temperature, and also the target temperature is room temperature as well. So that's all the temperature is going to increase. It's not like it's blowing super hot air into the hospital. I just want this place to have a reasonable temperature, but this one actually might be able to move because this one's doing all the work. Where shall we put this one? Somewhere where it's cold, where people don't like it to be cold, maybe. Because you guys have vents. It's 16 degrees. That's not a bad temperature because of this heater right here. There's a heater in here already. Shall we put one in here? Because this room is very large. And I think that this heater might be able to help heat this room. I'll put it here. It's quite a large space. There. So then this thing hopefully will be able to do it all by himself. That should be fine, and I think we can actually reduce the temperature as well once it gets to be the summer. I can have the target temperature be a lot lower for this one, I mean, the cooler. Currently, though, it is heating up. Hey, TomTom's here. Just saying hello, gotta go now. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. See you next week. Let's see. He's still healing. More cargo pods. I'm getting very suspicious now of what's going to happen in a bit. What do we got now? Cloth? Synthread. Okay, that's nice. That's the type of cloth that most of these space people come dressed in. It's like a space-time cloth. Like a really thin... I wouldn't really call it a Kevlar, but it's synthetic and it's probably very useful. It's very good. We usually only get one set once you arrive, and then eventually it just wears down just like regular clothing, and then you're either naked or wearing other lesser quality items. But we could gather the synthread and start making more stuff. Didn't we already have a few bills in our thing here? Our electric tailor bench? Yes. We had some, but they're currently not here, but that's okay because nobody's currently crafting. Okay. Let's see what everybody needs, though. There's no tattered apparel messages right now, but it doesn't mean that people won't be needing anything anytime soon. Like over here we have a 68% helmets and parka. We have some parkas already, though. Marvin's clothes are okay, except for some pants, which I think we have a lot of just laying around here, so we should be able to change those. And we have here some t-shirt issues. Mostly we have parkas here, so maybe we could have some t-shirts made. I don't see any t-shirts in our mess of clothing here. So I think I'll just go ahead and tell them to make some. If and when they get around to it, which I don't think they ever will because nobody's currently crafting. That would be tailoring, actually. It's a whole separate category. Nobody does it, nobody's particularly good at it. But if they needed it, I guess we could set somebody to do that. Eventually. Alright, there we go. Now there's something with RimWorld, and I don't know what it is, but every time that I have loaded a previous game on Steam during my session on the computer, and then afterwards I want to start RimWorld, it just decides to, oh, made a break risk. It'll be Marvin again. How is he doing, by the way? Oh, 99%. He's almost done, so don't do anything crazy now, Marvin. We're watching you. He's almost done with his addiction. Maybe I can get him to move something, or Brandon could maybe do that, because I would like this thing to come stand over here. Anyway, I was saying it for some reason doesn't want to start anymore once you've already started a different game under Steam. I don't know what that is. It's the only game on Steam that I have that does that, so I'm not sure what the issue is. You can start the game, quote-unquote, but then it will just decide to crash 3 seconds into being booted, and then I have to go and restart the entire system, blah blah blah. Seen it do it a few times. Might have break risk. Let's take a look. He was almost done. 100%. Okay, and now what happens? Oh, gone. Okay, so now he just has malnutrition. Alright. Oh, there's also a visitor. A visitor. A gatherer from tropical media's visiting colonies named blah blah blah. Seems to have... Okay. Just the one person then. Gabraka. Gabraka, what a name. Let's see what items he has for trade. He's all by himself. He also does not appear to want to stop at our base. Bannon has to run to try and catch him. Let's see. All these clothes are pretty good. Ourselves. He has flak pants. He has some pumpkin. Oh, he has a herbal medicine. 3 of them. We should be able to afford that. Yeah, we can buy 3 herbal medicine. And then we have no more money. We could sell some of these pants. We have 2 poor light leather pants, but we only have 3 different types of pants on offer. Maybe we should sell some of these parkas. We got like 2 of these. Like that. Maybe just the 1. Otherwise we're going to have a whole bunch of silver. And that's not good, because then we'll have more people raiding us. Oh, he brought it in immediately. Of course, because he's hauling. That's great. Thanks, Brandon. See you next week, TomTom. And finally, Marvin over here is no longer addicted to Goju. See, it's all gone. Amazing. Also, all of his stats are back to normal, which is awesome. I think he is still a Well, he's incapable of violence still, so that's a negative thing, I guess. He's a misogynist, apparently. Really? Huh. We don't have any women in the base right now, so I guess it's okay. Oh, we have a self-tamed raccoon. Well, it's not okay, but it's like currently not an immediate issue is what I mean. And what else did he have? He's underground, likes to be inside. Body purist means he doesn't want any extra artificial body parts. We don't have any of those, so that's fine. But he's no longer trying to set stuff on fire or hitting people or killing cows because he's kicked his addiction finally. Hello, Christina. And I think Brandon is here too. Yes, he is. He was earlier here talking about the progress on the bow, which is almost done. To be strong for the first hat, heat treat one lamb of the bow. Okay, I guess to make it like supple and then you can bend it a little bit. So he's working on perfecting the bow and it sounds like he's almost done. We are missing a piece of wall here. I think that's from a while back when we had an issue with somebody raiding and I think the cow was the one who actually saved the day back then. Potentially the same cow that you have 1% battery on myself. Okay. Maybe hook it up to a charger. And what I was going to say? Oh yeah, the cow actually helped us out back then, and that's the same cow that Marvin decided to take out for no particular reason. So there you go. Zelda Breath of the Wild. And you're playing Breath of the Wild. Okay. At the same time, while you're fixing the bow? That's interesting. Well, great. Visitors are leaving. Goodbye, Gabraka. It's -7 degrees outdoor. Oh, look at all these berry bushes. I didn't see these. What the heck? I'll order them to be harvested. There you go. And I'll harvest some other things that I'm not even sure if they're really there, but just to try and get some of that. There's nothing there. Okay, great. So I can get Eric to do some plant cutting instead of cooking, and he can go ahead and grab that, and then Brandon can come over to harvest it all. Currently, though, there's nothing. I'm trying to harvest things, and nothing is coming up. Oh, just one bit there. A heal root, I think. No? Okay. Oh, a couple of things. A few things are here for harvesting. Not much, though. But okay. Better than nothing, I suppose. So Eric can go ahead and do some more plant cutting. And you can do cooking later, once you're done. Right? There we go. And these guys are being planted. Very good. Marvin is currently also the only one person who is growing most of all. And Brandon is harvesting, or hauling I should say. So we've got plant cutting happening, we've got growing happening, and some hauling. Well, those are very important things to happen, so that's good. Well, you also brought in the berries, Eric. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. People are being more effective. Oh, and look at this as well. Look at how many of the potatoes have actually been hauled now. They used to be full of potatoes here. And now it is not, so that's great. Somebody needs to grow stuff. Why don't I have... Oh, you're already doing the growing. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, that's great. Awesome. That means Marvin is growing all the things. There he is. He's currently planting the rice. Excellent. And harvesting them as well. Wow. It's only very effective. Only thing is, he's not actually... another caravan request. He's not actually going to defend the base, but that's okay. A nearby settlement, Newtown. What a great name. Contacts you with a special trade request. They would like it to purchase 12 t-shirts, which I don't have, and they'll offer a bunch of gold and some uranium. I have uranium on the map, and I'm not using it, so not really interested, but thanks. Thanks for thinking of us when you decided to outsource this request for t-shirts. Still don't know where that other ship chunk is. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh, the blight is gone, by the way, so we can definitely allow sowing on all of our places again. Allow the sowing, particularly this field over here with the cocoa trees would be nice to allow the sowing there. So we can go ahead and get some raw chocolate that'll make people happy. There, let's have some berries as well. Excellent. Because I think it's kind of like spring right now, although it says September, so it's fall. Oh, I thought we already had winter because it was so cold the other day. Guess not. Guess we just had like a cold snap or something. Oh, immediately cutting a tree. Look how effective he is right now. Very good. Okay, so if you have 3 people who are doing reasonably well, then you can get your base. Look, he's even cleaning right now. You can get your base in order in a reasonable amount of time, which is nice. Particularly the cleaning is very important because that usually causes for food poisoning, and that causes for people to be in bed when there's a raid going on, just like what happened last time. Oh, and all of our things are gone here. We need a few more of these to replace the ones that were broken. I don't think anybody's going to start building them anytime soon, but the plans are here, so hopefully they'll carry those out at some point. I don't know what's going on in the chat today. It's going to happen with Marvin. Well, he's currently staying while everyone's playing different games and watching this one too. Yeah, well, you can also just listen to stuff while you're playing other games. I do that all the time as well. Looks like Marvin's actually staying. Multitasking. See, the universe made you keep Marvin. Well, he's lucky, actually. I don't think the universe had much to do with the fact that he's still here. Fact of the matter is that he didn't do anything else crazy, and he actually kicked his habits before the end of the episode, and that was enough. What the universe has to do with that, no idea, but that's fine. Here comes Brandon with the last bunch of potatoes from this room over here. Great, and we're growing again. Awesome. Okay, so that combined with all the stuff that we're getting from our dear friend Randy Random, at Random, is making me slightly concerned about what might be happening soon, because currently we don't have a lot going on, but that's usually just a you know, foreboding thing. I want to hold this rice, Brandon, please. Get all the rice in, because currently she's kind of laying here. Also, we have some medicine laying right here, so why doesn't anybody pick that up? I guess because they weren't thinking about it. There you go. At least some rice is being brought in. That's good. Yay, stays, yeah, September, yeah, all the months are like combined into certain seasons, like 4 different types of months, I think. 7 degrees out, winter has begun, there we go. So we can't really plant anything, although maybe heelroot will stay. I don't really know. Bad seasonal temperature, cannot grow, okay. 'Tis the season not to be growing. I think the growing season also here is April-May instead of April and May. So starting April-May all the way to the 6th of September, you can grow all the plants you want. After that, everything gets cold. You can't grow anything at all, and everything gets white. All the trees start to go barren, although these are still looking very fall-like. Nice. And currently everybody's in bed, so let's fast forward, because we don't have a night owl anymore like we used to do. Meaning that sometimes everybody's kind of sleeping and nothing special is going on. Oh, Eric is awake. There he is. Oh yeah, this little guy here. That reminds me, I don't think we've actually actively tried to tame or treat our animals in any way. They're supposed to stay in the Area 1 zone so they don't eat all of our stuff, which we designed especially for that purpose, so they don't eat all of our food and disturb our sleep. Look, he's going outside to eat some bushes. Very good. I don't know if raccoons eat bushes in real life, but they do in this game apparently. I think raccoons are kind of like scavengers, so they eat just about anything. And in some cases they may even attack smaller creatures to eat as well, so I don't know. They might eat a bush or a dandelion every once in a while. Who knows? There is still some heelroot over here, just kind of growing. Oh yeah, I think I harvested some a while ago. I want to go look for some. And this one needs to be harvested as well. We got some over here, it's just kind of sitting there. Well, the good thing about freezing right now is that there's like nothing to harvest on this bush anymore. There, don't waste your time. Is that all these stuff that we've taken off the berry bushes right now is just going to sit there because it's frozen. And everything else will be fine. Look, we got some animals here. We could potentially hunt for some food. Don't need to necessarily though. I don't see too much heelroot. That's all because of the toxic fallout that we had a while ago. We're still feeling the effect however many months later. And it lasted quite a long time, so I guess that's why we didn't have too much animals here. This one's already been selected, a chunk. And not too much in the ways of plant life either. It's all just kind of coming back right now, except of course it's winter, so nothing extra is going to start growing. And we still have this ambrosia sitting here that nobody wants to haul, apparently. I don't know where the chunks are. But we got some heelroot here that we could... oh, that's not harvestable. Because we have low medicine, it says on the right. That's why I'm looking for some heal roots, but it's all immature, sadly. What about this? This one's harvestable. Okay. Very well. We'll do that at some other time, I guess. And if somebody comes by... Oh, I think I've turned this one off. And the comms console. We'll have to turn those back on so we can maybe do some trading with people flying overhead. And then maybe you can get some stuff there as well. Guess they're not hungry? Well, I don't know if they're not hungry, but we have like our own food growing here right now. So we're doing okay-ish again on the ways of food. Look, see, we got all the potatoes in here, so we're okay there. We're just not doing everything that a base full of people would be able to do, because they just don't have the, yeah, I guess the manpower for it, quite literally. They do have a good amount of food for now, though. We have 1 bit of medicine here, 4 bits of herbal medicine, not a whole lot. And we were growing some here. Where is it? This one. But currently that is impossible. I don't think you could even select this place anymore. Nope, that's gone. It's gone. We don't have any heal wood growing anywhere nearby, so maybe let's check the comms console. Confederacy of Parada. Oh, these are not traders, these are just the nations nearby. But let's not call them and bother them, because we don't really need anything. Or maybe we can actually trade with somebody. Most people are neutral towards us. Let's try calling one and see if we can trade anything with them. Request trade caravan, must be ally. Request immediately military aid. Okay, no, that's not what I want. I wanted to see if we can just do a trade, but I guess we can request a trade caravan. Shall we do that? We're not allies though, so we can't do that. Would have been nice. Sorry for disturbing you, sheet. Just hope that we could maybe get some medicine here. Times have been tough. Let's harvest some of this rice here. Make sure it doesn't go to waste. Oh well. And once again, these hydroponic basins are proving their worth by having us continue to grow food even though it's in the middle of winter. So that's everybody's going to bed. So we're fast forwarding. There. Very good. There was an extra space chunk somewhere. It crashed during this session, and all the ones I've seen so far are just unavailable. Or at least we've had them selected for deconstruction already. Is meaning that we see. Oh, there's a raid. Meaning that we've seen them already. Don't know where it is. We've already seen this one too, I think. No, is it this one? Oh, we found it after a long time of searching for it. Anyway, there's a raid going on. Let's take a look. They will prepare for a while, then attack. Oh, we got 3 people here. We got 2 gunners and 1 with a steel club. That's quite a lot for a base with just 2 people with guns. And one of them isn't even capable of fighting. He doesn't even have a gun. Brandon likes clubs. Brandon likes to go clubbing. Not in that type of way. Wonder if he can shoot at all. I don't think he likes it, but maybe he could shoot somewhat. Doctor, cooking, construction. I guess we're looking at the wrong thing. I need to look at his bio. Shooting 3. He is interested in shooting, which is interesting because, well, I guess I'll keep him with the melee. Alright, fine. Do we have anything here in the ways of like helmets that I may have gotten at some point and have forgotten about? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Lurking. Eric is lurking, everybody. Don't look at him. Look at the other way. Spent the last 40 minutes listening to blah blah blah, then found out that coworker will be leaving. Huh? Blah blah blah? The blah 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 of the game? That's also possible. I've been blah blah blahing for about half an hour, I gotta say. And a coworker is leaving. A coworker that you are close to then, perhaps? Anyway, everything is calm until the raid is here. I'm going to leave them in bed for the time being, because they're still preparing over here, and I don't want people out of the bed just as soon as they are here. That'll make them upset that they have to interrupt their sleep, and that'll give them a negative mood effect. Marvin will have to stay in his bed. I'm wondering where they're going to attack from. We might have to direct them the other way. Blah blah blah, bye bye bye. For 40 minutes long. Or was it one of those receptions at work where like somebody is retiring or something? From the co-worker. Ah. So you spent 40 minutes listening to them and then they decided to tell you that they were leaving? Oh, okay. Well, sometimes people just need to chat, I guess. And they just thought, hey, Eric is such a nice guy. I'll just make sure to talk to him before I leave tomorrow. Or wherever, when he is deciding to go. I don't know. Maybe they are going for retirement. Maybe they're moving. Maybe they've got another job somewhere. No idea. Either way, they had a lot to say, apparently. Well, I mean, not a lot to say, but they had a lot of words to use to say it. Probably the best way to say it. Okay, you guys, what's it gonna be? When are you guys going to attack Hall, Gao, and Clark? Yep. This squirrel over here is just sleeping. Completely unaware, blissfully unaware of the state of the affairs over here. Wow. I don't know what they do during this preparation phase, because they're just walking around a bit. I mean, up here they had something to actually build. It's not quite the same. New job, okay. Well, that's nice of them then. They have a new job. Looking at trees. Just walking around, talking to each other. Can we see what they're doing? Talks about games, talks about cleaning, yeah. Said a word about cleaning. Cloth. Go and Hall chat about food and exchange thoughts about life memories. Wow. Oh, their brother's dead. Well, that's not good. They have a rival, which you don't help. They're beginning their assault. Okay, well, so far we've learned a little bit about our assailants. And they're coming from up here. But are they going to go along the top or the... Oh, Brandon. Brandon. Come over here. Or at least come over here. Because I think they're going to start shooting him from over there. Oh, they found them, I think. And that means we're going to have to grab Eric. Where's Eric? Over there. And I'm going to have to put Eric... I think I'll put him here for now. And Marvin is going to have to go sit somewhere. I think I'll put Marvin in his room for the time being. Because I don't know where he's going to go. Brandon is in a bit of a tight spot. Particularly since he only has a club. That's right. And I think they've seen him. That's why they're coming this way. Oh no. Oh no. Stand in the corner. Get him. Where's Eric in the meantime? Oh, there he is. Oh, is he shooting already? Oh, oh no. They killed Brandon. It was too much. He was just walking around up there. Probably should have kept them nearby. Whoop. They're kidnapping Eric. Oh no, that's not good because now we only have this one guy. And he's not going to be able to defend anything. Sadly. Oh, he was here for such a short time, Brandon. Now actually the most useful person here is going to get kidnapped by this Hall guy. Hall himself is not hurt, so he's got a wooden foot. How do they manage that? Instead of a peg leg, he's got a wooden foot. Interesting. Anyway, they're trying to break down a wall here. Or are they leaving? I think they're leaving. That's not good, because now we don't have anybody to defend the place. And Eric, you spent 40 minutes listening to your coworker to finally tell them that they were leaving, and now it turns out that you are leaving. So there's 2 departures in one day. That's an interesting sign, to say the least. What's this? Brandon's torso was wounded by Gao's skillful machine pistol bullet. Skillful bullet even, wow. Precisely shot and its punctures. Okay, wounded his spine and torso. That's not good. Slickly even. Is that a word in this context? Bradley. Missing a heart? Missing a heart. Caused Brandon 3 to die. Yeah, I think that would definitely be an issue. Okay, so now all we have is Marvin. What do you think about that? And he's like, well, I've got nothing to do with that. I'm just gonna go harvest some stuff here. Don't worry about it. Do we have any graves available right now? We got this. Work on a grave, and then perhaps you can go ahead and bury somebody whom you barely knew because they were only here for a short time. And now is a good time to see if you're going to get another man in black. You'll see in the overlay that I've got them back in the corners. Hopefully, hard snow. Is that a new status? Snow reduces the accuracy of ranged weapons. I know. Extinguishes fire and slows people down. Well, what hard snow? Oh, you can barely see it. It's like a dusting on the screen. Does not bode well for the colony. Nope, does not, because all we have here is Marvin, and Marvin's not going to be able to defend. And we have some animals, but they're also not great for defending. We have one turkey and a raccoon, and they're not really known for being great warriors. So I hope that there's no issue in regards to raids. I think the dog wants to go for a walk because she keeps pacing, but that's okay. We still have 15 minutes, and then we can go ahead. You're a survivor, yeah. Well, you also caused a lot of trouble in the past, Marvin, so maybe you're also the reason why we've lost a few people, like Matt, in the past. Matt would not have been able to defend the colony still, but we would have had an extra person to do things. There you go. Now go ahead and enjoy your meal. Now that you're the only person here, we're going to have to set everything to priority number 1, I guess. Because now it doesn't really matter which ones you do first, as long as you do something. Hello, Brandon's back. Well, Brandon, you're also gone here, sadly. I'm just going to go ahead and haul him to a grave so that we don't have a dead body just laying around here anymore. Poor heartless Brandon. Yeah, living without a heart is very difficult. I mean, there are machines that could help with that, but you know, we don't have those here in the colony of RimWorld, sadly. Look, we got plenty of radium right here, and we never even bothered to use it. Oh, there's a refugee, one drifter, but they're being they're being attacked, and we can't do any of that. I'll try it because maybe this guy is not incapable of violence. Let's take a quick look. See, he's not. He is a gourmand, so he'll probably try to eat. Does he like guns? He likes melee. Does not care about... Well, I'll give him a gun, and then we'll see. He'll have to defend the colony by himself. Where's the colony? Over here, yeah. I shall give you this good revolver. Oh, no, actually, the other one's probably closer. Where are you? You're over there. Okay, because I think there is a rifle on the way. This one. There you go. So now we have Chef Finch over here. New person. There, he's been buried. Oh, there's a raid. Should be just the one drifter, right? That's what they said. There's somebody with a knife. Okay, Ree over here has a knife, and they're chasing Chaffinch. What an interesting name. But Chaffinch is about to pick up a gun. Thank you. And then we're going to enlist him in the defense of the colony. There we go. There they come. And now the map is slowly turning gray because it is snowing, which also slows their movement speed down. Comes down a little closer to the edge here. I think they prefer melee, but at least he has a gun so he can shoot them from a distance, which is good. Exactly what he just did. He's actually pretty good. He had 2 hits in a row, that is. 3. Very good. Come on, they're almost here. There you go. And you can try to capture them as well. Maybe they will also join us. That'd be interesting. That would be an interesting development. So we have an extra person on our hands now. Who haven't we had in a while? It is a male. Alright. Is a shaman. Alright. Very good. Oh. Something's on fire. Where is it? Oh, I think he's incapable of firefighting. Very good. Nope. Very good. Now, capture them again. Thank you. He automatically put the fire out. That's very nice. That's a good sign that he's able to do that. Let's see. Worksheet. Everything is up or on, I guess you could say. Construction's Marvin's bad thing. I guess he doesn't like doing that. That's fine. Mining. I guess we could do that at some point. Plants cutting, growing. You can do some of that. Cleaning, researching. I don't know. Whenever you got a minute, I suppose. Which will probably be never. He is useful. So let's see. Who haven't we had in a while in the ways of names? You've had Eric recently. He's just been Oh, look at that. We got a ransom demand for Eric. They want 1,590 silver. Well, we have 82. They can come and get that if they want it. But we don't have the money right now. Let's see. Eric we have Marvin, we've had Matt recently, we've had Brandon. Tom hasn't been here in a while. Maybe we should name you Tom. Also, we are no longer needing to be sitting there. Let's try to reduce resistance. Recruit, maybe good. Yes, thank you. Miles. Oh, Miles. But Miles is female, isn't it? Miles W? Or am I confused? 1,500, yeah. They think you're very valuable. Well, that's probably correct because you have been the most useful character in the colony for a while. So that's something. We got another item stash quest. What are they doing here today? Plus steel armor? Nope, we're not going to be able to do that. Thank you very much. Low medicine, yep. Might have that many pennies. 1,500 pennies? That's a lot of pennies. No? Miles is... Okay, good. Well, then this can be Miles. There we go. I always thought that they were female. Miles W. Well, then I was mistaken. So this is now Miles, the Muffalo Shaman. Interesting. Miles the Muffalo Shaman. There they are. That person has joined us now. What is this? Oh, it's a vent. Blueprint vent. Okay. That's why it looked so strange and translucent. But okay, so now we have Ree here. And we're out of medicine pretty much, because we only have a few pieces here for ourselves. And I think I'll just not use that on the prisoner, if you don't mind. Doctor care, but no medicine. Yes, good. Because we're about out of medicine ourselves. For some reason I always thought that Miles W was female. I don't know how I got that idea, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't think I've ever really said he or she to them much before in the past, so it shouldn't be an issue, and they could have said something if it was. Either way, we got another person here to finally help out with our base. Loves this Muffalo. Yep. It's raining and snowing, I think, at the same time, and we have a flash storm, so this is very dramatic weather. The kind you see in like horror movie type things. Except that the horror is the planet itself, instead of some creature or something. Miles is cooking. There you go. With 10 potatoes. Making big potatoes. Very good. I didn't tell them to cook, but I guess when they just have their things like checked like this, you just go for the first thing that is available, and there is quite a lot of cooking available with all of these. I think I'll not have him cook though. I need him to do some more... Well, you shouldn't be doing construction. Nobody likes construction here. Nobody likes construction. How about some mining? We haven't done any mining in a while. I'll do that, yeah. Don't cook, go mine. If you want. Digging at jade. We've got somebody who has a disease. Oh, it's them. They have an infection in their torso. Make sure you have a medical bed and a doctor. A medical bed? But if we turn this medical, won't it become... Is that possible? A medical wooden bed? Oh. That's interesting. I've never seen those. I mean, like in a prisoner setting, I mean. Oh, no. I always thought that there was just a hospital bed and a jail bed. That the two could not be the same thing. Huh. He has some on his channel. What, Muffalos? Okay. What's Marvin doing? I think he's tending to Ray. Okay, good. You're also reasonable at doctoring, aren't you? He's got 4 skill. I think he should be able to put a reasonable band-aid on a wound, but okay. No longer incapable of walking. Oh, that's good for them. I don't have any medicine, so I hope that we're going to get some trade caravans soon, or that we're going to get like some trader in space. Traders in space. So we can get some of medicine from them. Any medicine will do. We have here a dead tortoise. Oh, okay. These things happen. I'm just kind of scouring the map now to see if we can find any other creatures. Maybe some brochure right here. Some other plants here to harvest. Some more medicine. But I don't see any heal roots. Well, some, but it's not grown yet. We got a little bit of medicine right here, so maybe I'll hold that in. Any bit of medicine we can find is good medicine right now. That's the good stuff. We also have a lot of water in this map, so that prevents a lot of things from being useful. An entire chunk down here has nothing growing on it, so we can't do anything here. Got a little bit of heal wood here, but I don't think it's ready. No. We'll just do the harvesting thing again across large swaths of the map. Let's see if we can get anything at all. Nope. Nope, got something here, but I think that's a berry bush. Not that that's a problem, because we can always use that. For sure. It's winter, obviously, so nothing much is growing. Almost nothing, as a matter of fact. Look at that. We got almost, I think we got one thing so far that we've been able to harvest. Oh, we got a few things there. That looks like berry bushes. And that's it. Okay, we'll just have to wait. Wait and see. Let's take a look at Ray's personality so far. They love crafting. Crafting demons. And we got some shooting here. We like mining, apparently. They're interested in planting and animals, but that's about it. They're not incapable of anything, but they are lazy, even though they are kind of ugly, see? Not incapable, yeah, that's right. They used to be a child spy, and now they're a geologist. Alright. I guess so. Big hairy cows, yep. Little yellow monsters on this channel. Oh. A muffalo is one of those big creatures. Where are they? We had a bunch of... Here. Here's a muffalo. They're kind of like buffaloes, but then white. And no horns. That's pretty much what a muffalo is. There's like a... They give milk as well, and I think they also give some fur. A double mouse? Huh? A double mouse. Well, anyway. What we're seeing, I don't know. But that's fine. Miles, where's your bedroom? Where are you? Oh, you're going over here. Why not just go to a bedroom now that has heating in it? Hang on, let me just set the owner for this bed. Here. Go sleep over there. I mean, up here it's really cold. It's like, oh, it is 10 degrees indoors because of the vents, but still it's better in here with the 18 degrees. So much better. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. There you go. Go ahead and sleep there. It's nice and warm. That'll make you happy. So now all we have is one person to defend the base. Well, it's better than no people defending the base, so that's good, at least. Earlier, we were looking at a much bleaker picture, although right now, of course, it's not a great picture either, but if it was just Marvin, and the next raid that would have occurred would have been the end of the colony for sure, and now at least we have stand some fighting chance, as long as it's just one person. Maybe two with a club or something. As I mentioned before, a big hairy cow, yep. Big hairy cow. Well, buffaloes also have big heads as well. Slightly bigger than regular cows, I would say. So there is that difference. Oh, we've got a rare thrombos in the area. Not that we're actually doing anything with them, but there he is. Ta-da! It almost looks like it's warmer. Look at the tone. It's like the snow has gone away a bit. The sun is shining, but it's not quite growing season either. Not that we have too little food right now, though, because we have quite a few potatoes in here, as you can see. We have some meals sitting around. The only thing is we need more medicine, which we're currently unable to get because of the season. 'Tis the season to be without medicine. All that sort of thing. And it's not growing anyway because it's currently too cold for that. Hey, look, I didn't get this one last time with the harvesting. Oh well. Well, at least they're not dying. That's the good thing about heal roots. They will just grow. Well, they're not growing, but they won't die in the cold. No matter how cold it gets, they're able to survive that. They're very hardy, for that matter. Miles save the day, yes, for now. And hopefully he'll save tomorrow as well. Oh, we got some stuff here ready for harvesting. Let's go grab that before we forget. Good bit of rice. Never an issue. Oh, more cargo pods. Perhaps you'll find something among the wreckage. Raw fungus. I guess we could have some of that. It's food. It's not medicine, it's just food. Are we unable to grow medicine? I think I've actually tried that with a few of these. Look, this one's supposed to be growing healroot, but they're not actually growing those for some reason. Let's see if I can get them to plant them. Marvin, hello? Why? Oh, this one's rice. Why don't I try it again? Oh, oh, nobody has the skill to grow it. Ah, okay, that's why. That is why nobody has enough skill point to. That's why these guys are always empty. Ah. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. Nobody has the skills to grow it indoors, or outdoors for that matter. So we're completely reliant on people being able to plant them. Did I designate any more healroot basins? Yeah, here we go. So just put all these back into rice growing, so that we can at least grow some food in here. I think I had that idea to grow healroot here last time. And then found, I think somebody that we used to have was able to grow them, but they were kidnapped, sadly. So now all we have here is potatoes and rice. Oh well, would have been nice to grow them indoors. Maybe one day if we do actually have somebody who has plant growing skill 8. How close are people? Because this one's interested. Look, see, they have like a growing skill of 7, so soon he should be able to do it. Take a look at his abandoned child from the Purple Swamp Nation is passing. Okay. Can we try to recruit them? Where are they? Let's go find this abandoned child person. Oh, there they are. Alacomo. Maybe we can convince them to join? Nope, can't. He might be trying to eat some of these though. He's working right for the mushrooms. Not that I have an issue with that, because they're free for anybody to pick up, I guess. But nope, he's not interested in mushrooms. And we also can't talk to him, which is sad. Shot by Miles, cannot hit target. He's not actually shot. Oh, his position, I guess. If he were to be able to take a shot. But they're too far away. They're not going to interact, though. Guess I should have planted it before I left. Yeah, that would have been nice, Erica. Would have been a nice thought to do that. If I just get Marvin to plant more, he might be able to start growing them soon. Let's take a look at his skills. Plants. Look, he needs 8,000 points in order to get enough points to start growing healroot. I just want him to sow the area, please. Do it a little faster. He learns at 150%, so that's good. We should just have him plant a few, although it only gives him a few points each time. Sadly. I think I'll make planting his priority. Growing. Yeah, there you go. Now it's his priority. He could do some cooking if he wanted. Oh, I need to make sure to get this up on bird number 1 for him as well. Oh. All the usual priority ones. There you go. There you go. Now he's going to go and do more planting, so hopefully he'll have enough skills soon. Because now it's going up a lot faster, because he's continuously planting instead of just doing one at a time. He does still need 2,500 points though, so it's going to take a little while. But I think next time he'll be able to get to that level, and then we can start growing our healroot indoors, which is going to be awesome. Because then we'll have our own medicine supply, as long as we have somebody able to grow it. Of course, if Marvin suddenly gets kidnapped, then we'll be able to do it after all. Sadly, but we're hopeful that it will change. Where's Miles? Resting. Oh, he's going to rest. Okay. Alright, he's coming home. Alacomo over here does not... Medical emergency, hello? Oh, Ray, okay. Miles is not a great doctor. Maybe Marvin can come and check them up. Cleaning blood or strep them? No, not a good idea. We don't have a lot of medicine for ourselves anymore. We have one of these and one of these. So we don't kind of really want to do that. She has minor blood loss, infection extreme. They might actually die from that. Let's take a look at her immunity. 85 and the infection is 84. Oh, it's gone up. 87. Looks like they're going to defeat it on their own. The immunity is going up a little faster than the infection itself. There we go. 90% immunity almost. There you go. 88% infection. As long as the immunity reaches 100% before, we're going to wait for that. Just make sure that they are okay. Because we have no medicine to spare on anybody, including prisoners. Shoot them and heal them. I don't know if that's the same thing. It does, like, take care of all the problems, I guess you could say. But not in the way that you would want. I mean, it's not an old cow or something, Eric, so it's not quite the same thing. They are like human beings. There we go. It's going to be a very close call, though. I'm going to wait around to see what happens. 98%. 99%. Food them. Food them. There we go. Develop immunity. Excellent. Marvin can't take care of them, but that's okay. They are strong enough to take care of themselves, which is awesome. I'm going to pause it because I think it's time to call it here now that we're all still alive. Well, all except for Brandon 3, and Eric is questionable. He's out there somewhere. We've had one ransom request, which we couldn't afford, and currently with our 82 silver, we probably won't be able to afford the next one either. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. We actually got a conclusion now with Marvin, which is what we wanted anyway. We didn't want to wait with that until next week. Next week, of course, RimWorld will be on Thursday instead of Friday, and hopefully we'll be able to go to Minecraft on Friday after. In any case, thanks for watching. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice week to follow it up with. And bye-bye for now.